Alright, there's that. So I will put, I think the sentiment, or the title on. Sometimes I like to use dimensionals, but I think because this is just paper, I will just use the ATG. Center that. See if this will fit. I was thinking about punching that out and having it on the bottom, but I don't think there's enough room for it unless I moved them up. Maybe I'll do that and see if I can gently pull it off. You're careful. I think ATG it comes off pretty well, but after I think 24 hours or so, it's a lot more permanent. You just have to be very careful and don't just pull it off. You've got to gently take it off. It kind of wrinkles it a little bit, but once you get it back on, it looks fine. So, where's my punch? Oh, that's too big. Just kind of picturing here how big. I think I'll just do. Oh, that's really hard. They don't have. Well, let's see. Circle framelits. There we go. I wonder if any of these would be the right size. See, that is still kind of small. I think that just would be too big for this, because we'd have to put it in a corner. Unless I did those things do. Attach themselves to the back of this paper. Lovely. If you put them over to the side, maybe overlapped. Album making is a lot of trial and error and trial and success. You kind of have to try different things. You know, not everything is going to work out, but lots of the times it will. And you won't know unless you give it a try. So maybe I'll do that and kind of have an overlap. We'll just try. I'll cut this out bigger than it needs to be. And run it through my bake shot. There we go. Everything fell down. Okay. Let's see, cutting plate down. I have my cutting plate labeled so I know that this one won't get scratched up and you can see through it a lot easier for longer. And this one will get beat up and then we'll know which one goes where. So yeah, that's perfect, I think. I'm going to run it through. There. Put that aside. Okay. Yes? No? I think that looks great, actually. I'm going to ink this up, though. Alrighty, so since this already has adhesive on it, I will just stick it back down, that there, and stick this I'll stick it underneath. Actually, no. I'll lift that up again, and then I'll put the adhesive on the back. There. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't drop the ink on your project. That's always one of the dangers. So I think I'm just going to have it so this pops off the side a tiny bit, and then that just goes over like that. Ta-da! Alright, now we can put it on our pocket. And I don't know why my gun, my ATG gun, is so squeaky. There's like no metal parts really to it, I don't think. It's mostly plastic. But it likes to make a lot of noise. Alright, so we put that right there. Right there. Lovely! Now, we'll get this one. I'm going to put some adhesive on this. And then, just for a little more extra coverage, I do one diagonal. If it's a smaller piece of cardstock or paper, I don't usually do one down the diagonal, but because this one's pretty big, I do. Oh my goodness. There we go. Like, why is it so small? What the heck? Is this the wrong piece? That's way too big. I don't know what I did, but I can just trim off a tiny bit. I think all this talking to myself, thinking that you guys are here with me. 5 1/4. 5 1/4. That's what it was supposed to be. It was, what did I cut it at? 5 1/2. 5 1/4. And when that adhesive is on already, it kind of sticks to your paper trimmer, so make sure you get all the gunk off before it gets stuck on another piece of paper, because that will be messy. Let's put a little bit more on this side since we trimmed it off. Alright, let's try it again. Let's see which way. This way, I think works the best. Nope, this way. If I could figure it out. Like this. Ooh, I didn't ink it again. Because look at, we cut it off. We need to ink it again, or else it will look weird. It's always best to catch these things before you've adhered it down. Alrighty, there we go. This page is done. All I have to do is make a little tag to go in there, and we're done. So for the back page, hi JD. What are you watching?
What's this shape?
Shape. That's amazing.
Triangle, oval, square.
Triangle, oval, and square. That's cool. Can you say hi, JD?
Then there, star.
Nope, he can't say hi. He's too busy. So for this side, I kind of tore, or the little, see if you can see that. It kind of tore a little bit right on the side, but I think it'll be okay because there is adhesive down here, so it won't go anywhere. It'll just look a little raggy there. But anyway, let's get this finished. I think I'm just going to mat it very simply on this side. Let's see. What papers haven't I used? Or have I have a lot left of. That's a little too small. See, I can always cut into a new sheet of paper. That's not a problem.
Mom.
You want a red funnel?
Yeah.
I don't have a red funnel. Do you want this?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Say bye-bye, JD.
Bye-bye, Mom.
Alrighty, let's get back to business. I love this paper. And I like all the ones that look like they're part of a quilt. Those are fun too. I think I like this. Did I use this one? I always like to go back to make sure that I didn't miss. See, I used that here. Because this is this side and this is this side. So I did use both of those. Which one is this? That's the really light green one I used here. But I didn't really use the triangles. You don't really see that. So I think that's what I'll use to mat the last pages. Actually, I'll just use the same paper on both sides. And then I'll put in maybe some photo mats on top of the paper so it's not so dizzy. Let's get some measurements here. So for the cover, what did we say the covers were? They were 5.5, 6 by 8. 6 by 8. So I like to do like 5 3/4 by 7 3/4. I'm gonna put that aside. And I always cut the smallest measurement first when I'm doing when I'm cutting from a large sheet of paper. So 5 3/4 by 7 3/4. And then for the other side, it's 7 by 5, or 7.5 by 5.5, right? Yes, so we do 7 1/4 by 5 1/4. I think JD is learning about circles and shapes.
Mom, what's this?
What's
this? What's this?
That's trains.
What's that?
You like trains?
It's diesel.
Diesel.
What's this engine component? Is that person number 6?
Okay.
Hey,
Make sure
the
that they
clean engine.
came out the correct size. Yeah. Perfect. And then this one goes over here. Perfect. Alright, let's ink these up and get them glued down. Squeak! I always think I need to take my ATG gun in to see my husband and have him change the oil. Maybe it will help the squeaking. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now I think I will cut. You want to go pee on the toilet?
Yeah.
Okay, go pee. I think The Wisteria Wonder would look good for photo mats. Kind of like this, how I just cut out a piece of paper for a photo. Would that color look good? I think I will. I like this color a lot. So we need to figure out, so this is 5 1/4, so 5 1/4 and half is 2 5/8, right? Or I can just do one large photo mat. I don't know. Or I can just leave it like this and they can just put photos on top. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it blank. Anyway, this video has gotten, it's crazy long. It's almost 50 minutes long. So I'm going to have to either cut it down so you guys don't fall asleep watching this video, or just upload the whole thing without editing it at all and see how that works. So yeah, I think I'm just going to stop there. I'm dying to get on and move on to some other projects. So anyway, if you guys have any questions or comments about anything about this album, or any of the tutorials, or any of the ways that I did any of the pockets or flaps or anything, how I created any of the decorative elements, please don't hesitate. I want to help you. I want to get you involved in the paper crafting community and help you learn. That's what I love to do. So please let me know if you've made an album, and I'd love to see your photos. And don't forget, I'm still offering my Retro Fresh album, the original one that got this whole thing started. I'm offering it to anyone. Well, we'll see. Not to anyone, but go to my website, Stampin' Up. Pick me as your demonstrator. $25 in product purchase gives you 1 entry to win this. $50 gets you 3 entries, and you qualify for something from the Celebration catalog. You have until March 31st, that's when Celebrations ends, to qualify. So I will be picking the winners on April 1st, and it won't be an April Fool's Day joke or anything. April 1st I will pick it and we'll announce it on my blog. And yeah, so if you want to win this, and you want to order some things to make your album, please stop by my Stampin' Up store and get some things from me. I would love to have you as a customer. And so would JD. Thank you very much. Thank you for being so patient. And until next time, bye-bye.
Blackberries. I'm in Blackberry.